Hello everyone. Today is Monday evening, even though it's 7:45, as you can see. But outside the sky is very light, and they're about to have a sunset. So, yeah, it's really starting to have a signal of summertime in Switzerland. So today I'm gonna make something different. For the first time, I'm gonna teach you how to read your palm. So for the left hand, in Buddhist for us or Asia area, we believe that some our religion is that we believe that on our left hand, it's a male palm hand, and on the right hand it's a female palm. But on the other hand, in India, it's opposite. Man is right hand and woman is left hand. And in Europe, it's also different that woman is left hand and male are right hand. But in some other country like USA or UK, they read both palm to look at two different ways of the palm. So in order to have different things to see, it's also depend on the palmer who are reading your palm too. So I believe that each have, but okay, but let me teach you how to see a bit. So for example, this is your love line, yeah? This is the love line, this is the intention line, this is the fate line, and this is the left line. Now, as you can see, that is my left hand. This is my right hand. This is the love line. This is the lifeline. This is the intention line. This is the fate line, sorry. This is the intention line. And there's lots of lines that up here, but it's not really clear here, unfortunately. And that palm too, I have lots of palm line, but it doesn't seem to be clearly when I show you here. So yeah, that's how you read my palm. Oh, as you can see, that part related to my love line, it means that I might have two wives or something like that. So yeah, it's very complex and different story, but that's how you read your palm. So, for example, that some of those they have special that if they have two lines that are like the love line and the intention line, it's stick together. It's called similar line. Similar line is very rare, people. Similar line is only 3% of the population have that palm. You see, it's very rare. That's showing that that person is very intelligent, but however, they're stubborn. They're very like quite arrogant, and they also like kind of like underestimate other people, and they're very special. And they're intelligent, but that doesn't mean that everything is good. Sometimes they have struggle in love life and in normal life, you know, and they might pass away even early, you know. And also, I want you guys to know that lifeline, don't think short lifeline is that you have a short life. It's not like you died early or something. It's just that maybe you have a bit of some problem, but it's really have lots of way to see your lifeline. Like if you have the three layers here that are clearly, then you live very long. But if you have only few bit, if you have two line, you live like, if you have three line, you will live until over 80 years old, 80, 90, or even 100 years. But if you to have two lines just like mine, then I will live like from 70 or 80 years old. Maybe 85 will be the oldest of me. However, if you have one line, then you have a short lifeline. You will pass away before you're 60. Unfortunately, I'm sorry to say that. And the more clear it is, the better that your life will be much longer. Even your love line. If your love line have more clearly, like my love line is kind of clearly, it's showing that I have pretty good love, but also it can be bad. Like I might do something bad to my wife. Fate line is good, but you see, if you can see it clearly, my fate line have two different way of seeing it. But my wife, for example, this is my wife hand. My right hand is for my wife. My wife is very nice. She seems to be, before she married me, she seemed to have, when she's like maybe 20 or 30 years old, she have like a bit struggle in her love life. In intention line, she seems to be have a bit here struggle, which means she always have headache and always have bad health. For her love line, she live very long. She have two lifeline actually. She have a two lifeline, one here, not clearly, and one here. So that's showing me that she live very long and she have angel provide for her, like maybe some person who are lower than Buddha, Lord Buddha, but then he help her or she help her to make her life easy, for example. And yeah, that's it for today. Today I'm just showing you how to read palm. And that's it for today. But if you have any question about palm, you can text me, comment me in the below, and I will teach you how to read palm more clearly. And if you want more video about clear about palm line, you can always comment on my YouTube channel. But for now, for today, I'm just talk about the basic, the similarity.